Dog podcast. Pod dogs. Has that been taken? Pod dogs.
I'm sure there must be something.
We should make it a thing.
Look, we thought sexycenterfolds.com was taken and it wasn't, so
it's available.
It's available.
Reach, so there's your answer. Yes, it's available.
Oh no, I'm not looking for that type of URL anymore. I've moved on.
New week, new goals.
Last week. Yeah.
Sexygamecontrollers.com. Cheers, guys. Welcome to the weekly podcast, everybody, with our usual little startup banter there. It's another week, another show. I don't know what the weather's like in your part of the world, but it looks like we need to go and stand outside, not be inside today after all the rain.
Definitely.
Everybody in chat, how's it, guys? Please do join in the chat, drop a question, criticize Len's t-shirt.
Hello, Connor.
Reach, I'm just perplexed as to why you are wearing a sweater.
When it is literally 3 million degrees hot.
You guys don't know my house.
Someone's got some aircon that he's not sharing.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just a well-built, isolated house, actually.
Oh, okay.
No, I could probably take it off, but I mean, that just seems like so much drama for a live podcast on a Thursday afternoon.
Or is it?
Or is it? We can do it off screen once we distract it. Look, I mean, in my defense, my arms are rolled up, right? So it's not like a body vest at this point.
I think literally if you go through WhatsApp, 99.9% of me and Cody's communication has been, it's so hot. It's so hot. I'm dying. It's so hot.
Yep.
Talk about that.
I mean, it's just complaint, basically.
I watched one of the under the tables that I do miss, I must say. One of the UTTs from last year.
Yeah, they're bringing it back, aren't they? I heard rumors.
Yeah.
We can't talk about it.
Am I saying things I shouldn't be allowed to say?
Okay, but yes, you watched one, and then what? We were amazing. We know this already.
No, it was I watched it and I'm like, oh God, I miss these guys. Where are these guys? I wish I could subscribe and hit that bell. But you guys were talking what made me think about it is you guys were talking about the weather because it was like just coming to, I think it was the end of winter, but it was still cold. But you guys made reference to the fact that based on the winter temperature, we're in for a hot as hell summer. And I just laughed on it because it's exactly what it's been. It's been hot. It's been really hot. Yeah.
Well, our summer's not December anymore. It's now Jan, Feb.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's still summer. Still summer.
Armin is asking, so who is doing the Terraria feature for NAG now that it's finally done? Right, tell us.
Me.
It's not that I don't like
Check
Terraria,
that, guys. Look at that.
Oh,
you had a much better shirt underneath.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Very cool. Yeah, it's not that you don't like Terraria, but what is it? What is your actual excuse?
He doesn't like Terraria.
No, I just suck so bad at it. I'm trying to figure this game out, and I'm like, no ways. So Armin, who was asking about the feature, by the way, he forced me to get the game, and I got the game, and then I was like, cool, this seems nice, like I'm gonna go build a whole base and whatever, and I'm like, oh, look, a mountain base seems like a very well protected thing, and I started building this whole mountain base and digging everything, and then I figured out like you can't build houses underground or something. It was some weird thing like that, and I was like, I literally just spent 3 hours digging out the perfect mountain structure, and now I have to go back above ground just to build a house to complete my first quest. So I clearly suck at the game. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Fair.
Is there guns?
There is combat.
Yes, I think there's guns. I think
Cody hasn't gotten past there yet.
I have to fill in the mountain.
You got a shovel.
There are weapons.
No, I'm trying to.
Stuff.
I'm trying to bring up the trailer, so I want you guys to keep the banter about the game going.
Oh, right.
But you're not. I actually have to vocalize. Come on, guys. Where's that team?
The heat is
And
like
I'm just-
blocking
I'm
the
just-
way.
Yeah,
Like,
It's
fantastic
too
waves
hot
on
to be
something.
funny today.
Disney Dreamlight Valley? No. Ariel has.
I
though.
did. I reviewed it.
Is this a Terraria you're talking about?
Yes,
the
it is
one.
indeed.
See, he's throwing bombs. So we have weapons. See, I watched
it's
this
a
trailer and
very-
I was like,
It's a
"Ooh,
very efficient
Golden
axe
Mountain."
movement.
Mm.
So, what is the objective of the game? Please, tell us, those of us that don't know much about it but might be keen to play.
Ariel. Okay, well,
Is Cody not going?
The reason why it's coming up again is because they just released their latest update, 1.4.5, I think it is. And they dropped like 650 new items and like a whole bunch of new stuff. It's basically like a DLC, but it's just an update. That's why it's popping up. And yeah, I guess the goal is basically like Minecraft, get your way to the end and beat the final boss.
Yeah, it's an
Essentially.
open world survival crafting game.
Mm.
Oh, Armin says there's a new trailer. Okay, so let's check that out.
New trailer.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Which window is this on?
Spider-Man.
Where is-
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. What was that octopus guy in Spider-Man?
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock. Okay.
See, he's got a laser gun, so guns do exist.
Oh, there we go. 100 new features. Are you guys ready for this? Get your coffee ready. 100 new features in Terraria.
You see,
Okay,
and
Tony,
this is
talk us
like
through this.
a slight update. I don't know what's new. Rainbow Fire Dragon. Also, you can
And
be a
they've
mountain
got the
now.
collab with Palworld.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
cool.
true.
You can
But is it
tell
as
I'm
cool
the
as
one who
the-
wrote for news.
But is it as cool as the Balatro? What is that new co-op that collab that they're doing?
Like, Dead
Ariel?
by Daylight.
Oh, Dead by Daylight, yeah.
I just looked at it like 2 days ago because it popped up on my Steam. The Vampire Survivors one.
No?
I think so.
Dead
Yeah,
by
you
Daylight.
posted about it.
Yeah.
It must be Dead by Daylight. Yeah.
It is. The unknown is getting a Balatro Madness Joker skin. It looks ridiculous.
Cool.
If you weren't scared of clowns before, just check it out.
I know,
That
I
skin.
stayed away from the game. I once did a VR thing with a mate of mine, and he was showing off some stuff that he'd drawn, and I stood face to face with this clown. My God. Yeah, never again. Yeah, and in VR. No thanks.
No
Somebody's got a phobia of clowns. Okay, guys, before we get into all the fun stuff again, it's a fly. We got a competition, winner draw today. Yes. How many? We got 1.2 million entries on that, I believe.
Correct. 1.21 million.
Okay, so it's quite crappy odds for anybody who entered. Just kidding. It is exactly the opposite. No, I'm sure your odds were quite good when you entered. Just show us. Have you got them there? The Huawei notebook. Nice.
Look at my cool background. Check it out. Nice.
Very cool.
Well, did they win the wallpaper?
They win a wallpaper.
Big Mac is asking you, Cody, were you scared of Ronald McDonald?
Probably.
Funny.
There you go. There's a wheel.
Yeah.
See, ready to go.
Okay, so we'll draw the winners.
That wheel
all
is
later in the show.
crazy.
Yeah, and then maybe face it to the camera so I can see.
Yeah, but are we going to
Vince of the South. How's it?
No, at the end. Okay. Yeah.
What prize are we giving away? I mean, I've just seen a wheel. I haven't heard much more than that, really.
It's the mouse pad.
Oh, shoot.
I want you to show it.
The cheap mouse pads.
Armin also wants a wallpaper. Yeah, everybody who comments wallpaper will make we want to gauge the interest first. So if enough people say wallpaper on the chat, then we know there's some interest.
Yeah, the more
Okay, so we'll draw a bit
wallpaper
later in the
coming
show. very, very cool mouse pads. So yeah, you'll tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah,
at
let's
the draw time.
give the guys the wallpapers. That's super cool. What
We
a great
will-
idea.
Yeah. For the covers and for the shirt designs would be cool. And Len, for your shirt too, the pew pew.
I don't have the rights to this. I don't want to get into cock.
Then guys, later on, about halfway through halfway through the show, we'll have a mystery guest on talking some cool cybersecurity stuff. Exciting.
Because nothing
Actually-
says cool like being safe online, children.
Well, actually, I was joking, yeah, but there are two very, very interesting topics that I never knew was going to make my PC vulnerable. So I think we're all going to learn something.
Okay.
And speaking of wallpapers with cool designs, if you guys do want to pick up those designs for real, you can head on over to shop.nag.co.za where we are selling this shirt as well as the Lara Croft shirt. We still have some stock available. Sizes are limited. We are also still selling the Battlefield 6 magazine, so you can also purchase that on the same link. And for this week only, because it's the mousepad giveaway, we have a 10% coupon discount on the NAG Pac-Man mousepad. If you find the article on www.nag.co.za, you can find the coupon code. And then don't forget to follow us on all our social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, LinkedIn, X, Ayoba, Reddit,
I think that's all.
YouTube.
Oh, yeah. X. Yeah.
I said it. X again.
Vine, we're on Vine too, aren't we?
Yeah, we're on Vine. Of course, we're on Vine.
But it's not public yet, so we can't share it.
Yeah.
You guys know that Vine's coming back, eh?
I heard. Yeah. But
I'm trying to see
like-
if it's. I don't think it's launched yet. It was under beta the last time. Vine.co.
I don't know.
I think it is. No, Vine.
Can you guys hear our dog going, feed me?
Oh, dog. Oh, dogs. Our mics are too good.
Mario says, "What's up, my dudes?"
But yes, to answer the one question, the wallpapers were very much part of the NAG CDs back in the day. Very much. I don't remember. Was it in the annual 23 as well, Reach? Don't remember. I'm sure there was
Wallpapers,
one.
yeah, they were.
Okay.
Mhm.
On the
It's on
disc.
the
Yeah, we definitely put wallpapers on there. Yeah.
Back in the day, 2023. Yeah.
But look, listen here,
Remember
guys. If everybody wants, we'll definitely make. We got some wallpapers that we've designed over the years. We can put those up. Maybe just a wallpaper page, like we do with the magazine archive. We did want to put it. Oh, that's why we didn't use it. We wanted to put it on our OnlyFans.
How about creating a tab on the main page of the site, and then there we go.
Yeah, that's
Is that
what
what
you
you're talking?
suggested.
Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, but let's not make this a technical meeting. But there's not enough space, so we can't do that. But yes, we can put a banner up on this. Yeah, we'll make a plan to let people know where it is.
Or just pop into the Discord and we'll share some sweet links with you guys.
Discord. Yes. Sweet links. Armin says he can confirm wallpapers were on the disc along with a bunch of dope memes and already used Steam keys. That was fun. Yeah, look, people crack those very quickly.
Yeah.
So
Look, Diabolical, we can't ignore this. Diabolical still waiting for the trading cards with the covers on them.
Mhm.
Shh, don't talk. Hide.
That's a meeting in progress.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that we can just read out emojis these days.
I'd love to know what that emoji actually looks like. What does an orange cat whistling even look like? Somebody draw it for us.
Talk about the prizes and us not us retracting some of those prizes that haven't been claimed.
Oh, yes. So I did. A bunch of people have been asking about the monitor that we gave away at Rage on the podcast. So just to bring everyone up to speed, the monitor and the XFX 9070 XT, both winners were from YouTube. The thing with YouTube is all I can do is comment on your comment. Okay, you guys need to reach out to us so that we can get it to you, and no one's reached out to us. So by the end of the month, this Sunday at 23:59, if we don't get any responses on those prizes, we'll do a redraw for both the XFX and the LG OLED monitor. So if you guys were the winners, please check your throwaway YouTube accounts. I don't know what you guys used, but check them, check for the replies, and let us know. Hit us up on hey@nag.co.za.
What were the values of those two prizes? Because it's significant value.
I think the graphics card was somewhere between 15 and 17,000 bucks, and the monitor is like 25,000 or something. So these are major prizes that people have not claimed.
Look, I can vouch that XFX 9070 XT is one of the best graphics cards in its range that I've used ever. You know, the price versus performance, and it's in the test machine over there. So the longer you take to claim the prize, the better it is for the test machine. Not for me personally, it's for the test machine's purposes. I'm just joking, but guys, you want to win that prize, so please do go and check your that reply.
Yeah, please.
So it's on YouTube, right? Winner would have been on YouTube, so go check your comments on those videos.
Correct.
Yeah. And it was randomly. It just happened to be that we drew 2 winners from YouTube, because obviously, you know, the Spin the Wheel doesn't specifically look for YouTube winners. It just so happened.
Yeah, of course. No, it's just no. That's fine. It's par for the course, right? I mean, it is unfortunate, but we have to put limits on. Same with that Lego PC. I mean, yeah, we need to do that. Well, I mean, it's already in process.
But we do that
guys,
when Batman Lego releases.
Yeah, that was the decision we made. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, please do check your unopened NAG Magazine Winter Edition 2025, because you could be a winner. We haven't got a claimed winner for that prize yet, and yeah, you guys want to win that PC.
I mean, also, while we're on unclaimed prizes, there are still
like lost and found. Wait, let me get the banner up.
There's a good couple of golden tickets that haven't been found in the Battlefield magazine. One of which is another LG OLED monitor, as far as I remember.
Nice.
So go purchase your magazines or check your closed ones if you've got, because I think there are a couple golden tickets we still have to give out. So tons of unclaimed prizes. Do the things. Just go and do them.
So that makes me think, how many people have played the lotto and just chucked their ticket away, and there's gazillions?
Oh, there's a 100 million rand winner that they're looking for now, actually.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's like 176 or something million rand, and they can't find the guy who won, or the person who won.
Imagine if that's you.
Sure. Armin just corrected us for the record, 2024, 2 years ago. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I was gonna correct you, but decided to.
It's a major technical, yeah, you should have corrected me. Jeez, now I'm worried. What else do you let me say?
Everything.
So Len, you and I did something very interesting this week. So for those of you that haven't seen the video yet, please go check it out. We visited Acer's. What's happening here? So I'm trying to do a fancy share the screen. We visited Acer's monitor factory, where they produce some local monitors, and it's pretty impressive stuff. They launching this monitor now, the Nitro VG270, and it's a very, very capable 240 hertz 1080p. You guys, Ariel, you game 1440, right, or 1080?
1440.
I'm a 1080 gamer.
She's out of the league. Yeah, I need to get you this monitor. You need to, because you're also quite, interested in it. But yeah, it's a great monitor, locally manufactured, and it's just a beautiful thing to see. Len, I didn't get much comment from you on the video because you were the cameraman. But yeah, what did you think about it?
It was just, the thing that struck me is obviously the job creation. For me, that's really special. Of course, having manufacturing of any sorts take place in South Africa is it's just special. I feel like the amount of conversations I've had with people about how we've got such a mineral-rich country, and iron ore, just to use one example, is shipped overseas in its raw format, and then we pay way too much money for it to be refined elsewhere and come back in rolls for us to then further the manufacturing process. And it's just ridiculous. So I think it's quite easy for politicians to sort that out, but seeing that in action, jobs being created, and these are all blue collar workers, they would not have had a job had it not been for this, and it's amazing. And that's just the first thing that struck me. Obviously, the other thing is pricing and how that's going to directly impact gamers or anybody that's interested in a 240 hertz monitor. And then the last thing that I like is or love is that with an RMA process, if you don't know what RMA is basically you go to your local retail and you buy the monitor and you find there's a couple of dead pixels, for example. For you to go through the process of getting that sent in and tested and repaired and whatnot, doesn't matter what that electronic item is, whether it's a graphic card or whatever, it's a process. There may be some local test that would take place here, but ultimately it goes over to the manufacturer, which is overseas, and then they give the final yes, no, that can be replaced or refunded or credited or whatever the case may be. There are a couple of local distributors that...
Did somebody's RoboVac just go on?
Ariel's RoboVac is going.
No, it's not.
So having that step removed, because it's local, it's going to a local factory. I mean, it's really, really phenomenal. So that turnaround time is awesome. Being able to have that Acer is empowered, Acer Local is empowered to immediately make a decision. Yes, it's a fair warranty and replace it straight away. I specifically asked the Acer guys what their dead pixel policy is, and the short answer is that the customer is always right. They're not going to give anybody a hard time, and they just want to swap you after, and that's really cool. Having that power,
sorry, Len, are you guys all hearing the noise?
Yeah,
it's a clicking, mouse clicking, white noise, and I don't think our audience can hear.
Hopefully it's just.
There's nothing on my side.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Can I chat? Do you guys hear the white noise? Somebody must be hearing it. It's minimized now.
Now it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, anyway, you guys could hear it.
Yeah. Not tripping.
Yeah.
Well then we should pause, reflect, fix, and continue. Thank you.
Show of
now everybody can hear.
Look, the bottom line is it's there's so many positives that I took away from that, and I saw a comment pop up now. Acer is king, and in line with that, being able to just grab that 240 hertz monitor off the rack, so to speak, and bring that in for review. It's just such a surreal experience. But we recently reviewed the Acer AI TV box, and I went and bought one. I've told two of my friends, in fact, of which one has purchased one of these AI boxes. So yeah, Acer is making some good inroads within the South African market, and I can only wish them well, because they really servicing the local industry. And the AI TV box, just as a matter of interest, is a South African startup. It originated from South Africa, and now it's going global, and it's fantastic. So, yeah, well done, Acer. So, yeah, that's it.
And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, there we go. It's what you would expect to be a normal TV streaming box with all the stuff that you'd expect. But what sets this one apart from everything else is that gigabit Ethernet port that it's got, which allows you to stream games through Steam Link quite effectively, and obviously streaming services like GeForce Now, for example. And this thing's quite affordable. It's like one and a half or something, isn't it?
1.3, I think, on special. However, I have to add that due to the volatility of the memory and soon graphic card pricing, and I don't want to jump down that rabbit hole of conspiracy theories, but anyhow, I can tell you that until this stock that's currently at this 1399 that you pulled up on screen just now, once that stock runs out, the new stock is coming in. And of course, the memory has impacted that already, looking at an additional 300 or 350 Rand to this price. And that's just the start. And once I heard that price, which was, I think, beginning of last week, it is, there were another 2 memory price increases during last week. So you can absolutely be assured that the next iteration will be well above that. So anyway, just my personal experience, I've got a very quite a new LCD or TV that I use to consume my hours at night, and I didn't feel it was necessary to put this AI box to it. But once I experienced it on another LCD, I put this on my main TV, and it's the best thing I could ever have done. It's just the picture quality, the sound quality, because it's removing all of that processing power from the built-in TV or monitor that you're using to watch your YouTube or DSTV or whatever it is. And it just gives you a way better experience. It really is that good. So, and no, Acer is not paying us to say this. It really is a great product. And to your point, Reach, at 1,300 or 1,400 now, it is really a very well-priced item to take any TV, but specifically a dumb TV, to a smart TV experience. That really is phenomenal. So,
yeah, I mean, the big thing with any of these boxes, I mean, this one's just got that gaming angle, which is great. But the fact you can turn any old TV or any monitor, I've got mine hooked up to an old panel, LCD screen. And I can display fish tank on there if I want to make it look nice, for the cat, or, play a movie on there if I want. It's kind of just, but what I want to do is turn it into a console, like a standing console with a screen, using this and a controller. That will be fun.
Yeah.
Ariel,
so
do you use a TV box in your house? Because you got like 1 million. Oh, sorry.
I was using Xiaomi Mi Box Pro, but I recently switched out to, because I was using that and an Apple TV on the other TV, and I've now gone for 2 Apple TVs.
You've gone the other way. Why would you go for 2 Apple TVs? Out of interest, the ecosystem.
I just feel like I like the remote a lot. The feel of a remote is great. And it works with everything that we use because, again, ecosystem tie-in.
Yeah. No, I know a lot of Mac people don't want to change to anything. I mean, Android, Len, for you even, Android is poison. Every time you hear that, you kind of have this.
I'm going for a shower straight after this podcast, so you just mentioned the name.
Look at this nice Android phone. I mean, that's nice. Well, why would you scoff at it?
Yeah. No, I saw your bits and bobs on that phone, and it really looks amazing. No, it does. It really does.
We'll see more about it tomorrow. If you keep your eyes on NAG tomorrow, more of this will reveal itself.
Tell us the price.
No, I mean, it's a high end. It's a 30 grand phone, but it's your Android equivalent to the S25, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Arguably, Len. Oh, that sound. You looked so disappointed there.
Hey, tomorrow is Friday, so the first person to arrive at the NAG office tomorrow will get this mouse pad for free. How's that?
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Does it include staff?
No. No.
Fine.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, guys, we are making ready for our guest today. He'll probably join us in 2 seconds. So before we get into another topic, I thought I'd just interject there. But question to the team: how many of you still run antivirus software on your computer? Chat, you can also let us know how many of you actually run dedicated antivirus software.
Chirp, chirp, chirp,
And I'm being dedicated, not Windows built in.
And there was silence. What a good topic
running.
of conversation to raise.
Guys in the chat, what do you guys use? I mean, I was a big fan of Norton's back in the day. Norton McAfee before it went all weird. And then there was Kaspersky, which is still quite big. They're still doing quite a things. And then there was another one that was very undergroundish, F-Secure. You guys remember that? F-Prot. That was like the Russian spy version. They apparently had the cutting edge intel. That was before the guys, everybody started to, because remember, the antivirus community started working together at some point. Everybody decided we can't just produce our own, in isolation. We need to pick up these threats together.
Yeah. No, I see some of the comments. I also used Windows Defender for 90% of my time. Yeah, but I generally just stay away from anything. I don't.
You are your own antivirus.
Yeah, if you're going to click on something dumb, whether that
and
be
they're in.
Yes.
So a lot of our people, a lot of the fans, a lot of the fans, and the viewers in the chat agrees they don't use antivirus. So with us now is Michael. That cybersecurity guy, not the cybersecurity guy.
Yeah, that cyber safety guy.
Cyber safety guy, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you for reaching out. We've been speaking for a while, and we finally got you onto the podcast. Your passion, living and breathing, is keeping people safe, or education about people keeping themselves safe online. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Michael, aka that cyber safety guy, as was mentioned before. So for a living, I travel to schools and I do education on this type of stuff. And I realized while doing this that there wasn't a lot of education here, unfortunately, here in South Africa. And for people to actually go and spend money and try and train people on this, or most of the time people don't have access to this type of education, that's why I decided to create an influencing or content creation page around it. Give people free access to something where they can go and learn about this stuff. Because as you know, the devastating effects of scams, people hacking into your accounts, even as a gamer point of view, someone getting access to your Steam account where you have thousands of dollars worth of skins. There wasn't a lot of education on this. So that's why I made it one of my primary missions into actually educating people about this and creating a free and safe environment for people to do so.
And I think it's important, I'm glad you're doing it, because there's not a lot of young voices speaking up against this or speaking up about this, I guess. Now, I asked the question just before you came on, how many people use dedicated antivirus software that's not Windows Defender? And most people said they don't, apart from a few business use cases, which you can understand. What is your position on that? How good is Windows Defender versus actually investing in dedicated antivirus software?
So I think if you just use the computer for the sake of doing normal Google searches, you're not downloading much on that computer, you're not downloading strange files all the time, and you don't use it for a work aspect, I think Windows Defender is fine. It will protect you more than enough. But if you're in an environment where you're constantly searching online, you're constantly downloading free games, you've got stuff on your system that you need to protect, I wouldn't recommend it. But then people also have that misunderstanding of, let me just download a free antivirus software. So whether it's one of the legitimate ones or not, but I often believe that you never get anything for free. You're either going and you downloading something and you're giving something back. So whether it's your data, sometimes it might be a spyware and they're using it to spy on you. So my recommendation, I would often go in and actually invest in one of your bigger ones. I think it just comes down to preference, which one you enjoy. But if you're just using your computer for the basics, I think Windows Defender is actually fine.
Yeah, look, I guess it's true. When Len said he's his own antivirus, I did cringe a bit. Sorry, Len. Because yes, that's true. But I'm looking at myself when I say that, because I don't feel like we're actually doing enough. Because the one thing you mentioned, well, actually, that's going to be the biggest part of the conversation, is the malware aspect of it, and stealing your data or access to your computer, rather than just bricking your machine and viruses. That's the real threat. Stealing your Steam account. How much is a real Steam account is worth? Probably Lamborghini's price these days, I'm sure.
I mean, it's a lot. Cody, do you remember what the numbers were when we checked last year?
The value or the amount?
Yeah, the value when we did the how much is it worth? It was a lot. That's all you guys need to know. A lot.
It was a lot. So I mean, how and that kind of scared me, because you also told me about Discord exploits that people are using for the same thing. I mean, how do people get a hold of your Steam account? Or what are those things that we need to look out for?
So I think a lot of people have this misunderstanding that it's only going to be the hackers that gain access to your Steam accounts. But I think one of the biggest ways of losing it is through something called social engineering. Social engineering is the sort of the psychology behind a cyber attack. So if I really wanted to gain access to your Steam account or your Discord account or even your bank account, I would create a fake website. I would maybe impersonate one of your friends. I would send you a message stating like, "Oh, I'm your friend. I found this cool video of you," or I'm sending you a free Steam voucher. You click on it. Takes you directly to maybe a Steam login page that looks almost identical. I've spoofed my own domain name to make it look like the Steam's domain name, and you just fill in your information and you send it directly to me. There's no need to have a malware or even hack into your system to gain access to that sort of stuff. It's really just understanding how people think and tricking people into going and actually sending that information directly to you.
So it's actually the age-old scam of just tricking,
so it's
rather than actual hacking.
Yeah, they're just actually tricking someone to giving you that sort of information. Even you could easily even do that over an open Wi-Fi network. I could create a fake Wi-Fi network. You could connect to it, take you to a fake login page, and then straight away. You don't, to be a majority of scammers nowadays, they might not have the most knowledge when it comes to technology. They just have an understanding of the basics, and they can set something like this up very easily.
One thing that I thought that was very alarming, because, as somebody that's in tech, you consider yourself quite alert to these things. I'm sure the team can agree. You check mails. You sometimes go, "Oh, is this or the other thing?" We see this a lot with packages. You get an SMS to say that you need to pay R5 for delivery. You bought something. It probably is that. If it's a Temu thing, you might guarantee to get this message. A lot of people fall for it. I mean, you think you're wise, but you're not, because it looks so genuine. I saw on Facebook, and I still see them, websites that imitate South African websites. And I saw it with a surf brand. I think it was one of the big surf brands in South Africa. And it was a good sale. It was just before Christmas. And it looked exactly like the website. The pricing was that's why I looked at it, because how can it be that price? 10 Rand or 20 Rand a shirt and that type of thing. I went onto the website, went through, it looked legit. And only after I looked closely at the URL, I realized that this entire website is a replica of the real thing. I reported it, and it wasn't found to be a fraud or a scam. And that's scary. And I've heard people since, using similar sites. Have you guys found anything, team?
I've also found a couple websites where I've just been browsing, and then you kind of just pick something up and you think to yourself, this looks a little bit dodgy, whether it's the URL or, getting, a 10 Rand for a shirt that's usually 500 Rand, whatever it is. And I've had the same thing where you put it into, there's those like scam detection things where you put the URL in, and either we've just picked them up too soon for enough people to report them or what, but it doesn't get picked up and it looks so legit. And these are the things people fall for. And emails that come in, like you were saying, SMSs, it's like the simple things that most people, I think, are falling for. Not really. A lot of us are aware enough to know, like, if we're going to download gamesforfree.com, we're more than likely going to pick something up. And then an antivirus plays its role, but like the phishing and like being aware of what's legit and what's not, that's where they seem to be catching us out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Michael, what is your first steps to kind of prevent? Obviously, knowledge is power, right?
Yeah, definitely.
How do you get ahead of it?
So I think, especially when it comes to your phishing emails, your SMSs, I think it breaks down to what you're looking at. So I often create content around, it's called a series called Spot the Fish, where I get different sources of phishing emails and SMSs and stuff, and I break it down on specific things to look out for. And often the biggest thing I always look at is the domain it's coming from, where you often go into the domain. Let's say if it's a Takealot email that's just sending you special. So you look at the domain, often they will spoof their name to look like the Takealot one, but if you just hover over it, you can see the real domain that comes through, or they just changed one or two letters. But even I once received one where I tried to do that. It was looking legitimate. And you only saw that it was a different email when you replied to it. So there's specific things you need to look. First, you look at that domain, look and see, okay, where is this coming from? When you access a website, look at the domain. And often these scammers will use link shorteners as well. And as I mentioned in the message with you, when it comes to Discord, you can easily just change what a link is. So they have the primary link hidden behind it, but you can change exactly what it says. So now all of a sudden you think it's a legitimate link because it's been changed on there and you don't double check it. That's how they end up catching you out. Also find there's also a lot of urgency behind these type of scams. You know, it's like that surfing shop, for example. You have 5 minutes, 10 minutes to complete your purchase, and then they're eventually going to lose it. They think like the psychology behind it. What am I going to do? How am I going to pressure this person into clicking it? That's why you see these phishing scams that say your account's been compromised. It's going to be deleted within 24 hours. Or another popular Discord one is your friend will message you and he will say, listen, I've accidentally reported your Steam account and it's going to be deleted within 24 hours. This is the notification I received. So you start to panic thinking your Steam account's going to be deleted. It looks like it's coming from your friend. And then all of a sudden you click on the link and then that's how they gain access to your account. So there's many different aspects. I could be sitting here for hours breaking down each different section to look at. But it's like I said, it's education behind it. It's knowing what to look for. If you don't know what you're looking for, you could easily fall for something like this. Because you could get a scam that looks so much like a scam, or you can get those scams that look so complicated, and then all of a sudden you go into the website, it looks legitimate. You go put it into a link checker, it comes back as a negative. There's certain scammers out there that will take every single step in order to go and break past it. Even the malware, for example, we say that we have an antivirus on our computer, it will protect us 100%. It's not the case. Some malwares out there will be completely undetectable. Some malware operates the second you boot on your computer before that antivirus even starts. So that's how these hackers are getting past these antivirus softwares.
So look, ultimately, I guess the key, you're not going to be safe regardless of what you do. The best thing you can do is protect yourself. And Marius is asking this question, security tips for console players. And maybe Ariel's got some insights there. But I think the first tip for anybody with any account is definitely switch on two-factor authentication. The amount of times I've got an early Gmail account that often gets targeted for resets. And if it wasn't for two-factor authentication, it would have been a disaster because there's no ways for me to even know that somebody's trying to get into this account. With two-factor, obviously, all bets off. The problem is I forget my passwords now.
I think my advice for anybody is essentially, and it's going to sound terrible, but just don't be a dumbass. Honestly, it's 2026. If you are still falling for, hey, I'm your friend, follow this link, you deserve to lose your account. Honestly, I mean, at the least, if you're like, this seems strange, WhatsApp your friend and be like, hey, did you just send me a link? Like, just don't be dumb.
Be wise. Andrea says, Steam themselves are very good with the security. If someone says that it will be removed in 24 hours, just as I don't get that last
ask
bit.
Steam first. Ask Steam
first. Ask Steam first. Yeah.
I often say if you're unsure about something, just contact the company directly. If you receive something like that.
Yeah. 100%.
I have a funny story about being hacked back in the day before my League account was worth as much as it was. A friend of mine, his account got hacked and I was unaware, and he messaged me a link. This is the whole thing. So he's a trusted friend, messaged me a link. I clicked on it and it took me to log in with my details. I logged in with my League account, and then the guy DMs me. He was like, lol, that was a spoofed thing. I've got all your details. And he was like, but your account isn't worth anything, so I'm just going to give your account back to you. and he sent me the new document that he created. So, I mean, at least I got off lucky on that one.
I don't know what's worse, getting hacked or the hacker telling you that it's not worth anything.
Yeah, exactly.
That's insane.
It's like he took my credit card details and he's like, "Oh, you're way too much in debt. Just take it back. I don't need any." Yeah, but it happens so easily. Like anyone can fall for it.
Yeah.
The problem is that we live in an environment where everything is quick and instant, right? We are busy, we're checking mails quickly, we're consuming content quickly. We're not even using SMSs properly. So we're using WhatsApp. When an SMS comes in, it's a different pop-up. We might ignore it. Yeah, you need to be very wise, like Ariel said. Don't be dumb.
No, definitely.
So that's a security guy, that cyber safety guy, Michael.
Yeah.
What are the things coming up that we should be on the lookout? Is there anything on the cutting edge that you can see on the horizon, or that you've kind of come across that's going to be the next wave of thing? I mean, is watching YouTube videos going to infect my machine? Type of thing.
No, I think one thing, and what was mentioned earlier, was going on to freegames.com and actually downloading games and expecting on getting malware or viruses on your computer. But I've been seeing a recent trend of games that are being uploaded onto Steam, being verified on Steam, have positive reviews, people, those those early access type of games. And I think I've got a list here actually. Let me see. I think over the last year, there was 4 or 5 games that were uploaded onto Steam that were actually malware in disguise. So you see this cool game, it's got cool reviews and everything, and you think, okay, it's on Steam, it's on a trusted site, it's verified through Steam, so it must be safe. And you download it. There was one of the most recent ones were called Block Blasters. So it was a free platformer on Steam, and streamers were busy downloading this. People were busy downloading this, but it was actually a crypto drainer. So you download this game from Steam onto your phone or onto your laptop, and all of a sudden, someone lost $150,000 of cryptocurrency just from downloading a game on Steam. There was also some called, there was Chemia, that was quite a popular one that was on there. It was on there for a full year. So they first eventually posted it, got it through that, and then as they were updating the game, then they added an info stealer. So the info stealer got installed, and so now all of a sudden this person has access to your system. They're stealing your information, stealing your password. So it just shows you it's no longer having to go into a strange website to download something, and then you expect getting a virus there. You're on a trusted platform like Steam, and I think there's going to be a lot more like this in the future. They're going to be hiding it a lot easier in the download file. Steam is not going to pick this up, or they upload it in a later stage, and I think that's where you're going to start getting caught out. Because as you know, hackers nowadays, scammers nowadays, they realize people are getting smarter, technology is starting to advance, and also with artificial intelligence coming into play. But especially someone in cybersecurity, you see the amount of tools that have been developed because of artificial intelligence. The websites can be created in a couple of seconds. That's why we're seeing such high levels of these fake websites where it looks legitimate, because AI is doing it in a matter of seconds. Someone doesn't just have to sit there and redesign that whole website. So I think we need to start worrying more about your trusted platforms more so than going onto strange sites.
Yeah, look, and I mean, the basics still apply in the sense that passwords, I mean, even before two-factor authentication, weak passwords, name, date, place, so many people still use that, and some social engineering. A lot of people, your social media tools also give you the ability to lock down your account now, so people can't actually just come across your site and actually go back find your address. I mean, there's a lot more to security, right, than infringing your Google account. Could actually be your house. That could also be vulnerable in that sense.
Yeah.
And then phones, obviously smartphones. I mean, one WhatsApp to this device got access to more than what you would have on your PC, right?
Yeah, definitely. So I saw you guys were having the debate on these Android phones before this, and the iPhones and everything. And
look at this beautiful Android phone.
Yeah.
Don't you want to just upgrade your Android? Check there, guys.
Yeah. The security guy uses iPhone. I'm just gonna say.
So the main reason I use iPhone, and I always say this, is because obviously iPhone is a lot stricter on what goes onto their phone, and everything is in that isolated environment. With Android, it comes from Unix, Linux. obviously it's a lot easier to download stuff. If you know what you're doing, you can make an Android or a Samsung phone a lot more secure because you have that freedom to do so. Unlike iPhone, but I believe in a closed-off environment, iPhone is a bit more secure because you can't just go and upload or download something directly to your phone, and it's a lot harder to upload something to the iStore, or your app store on your iPhone in comparison to the Android ones. So I just do it from a security point of view.
And thanks, Ariel, for that. I hope that was quite a. I don't want to give it away, but yeah, you guys can chat. We'll see what's happening. And also, one of the things as a new iPhone user, one of the things that I absolutely love, and I know advertisers absolutely hate, is the do not track. I think it's called do not track. So whenever you use anything on the iPhone, you basically live within a bubble and you can have secondary email addresses and stuff automatically attached to it if you pay for that iCloud service. Yes, so I mean you can't fault Apple security for that, and they definitely come across as more secure, and they obviously are off the back of that because you can't sideload apps.
Yeah.
But having said that, an Android phone in the hands of an educated user, can you imagine?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can do a lot more.
But there aren't educated Android users. The educated ones use iPhone.
I'm going to cry tears into this beautiful Hasselblad edition Oppo smartphone.
Actually,
I'm just teasing.
I actually knew someone who constantly got the cheaper Androids because he kept on bricking his phone, because he would keep on going into the actual coding of the phone and seeing all these vulnerabilities, and he would change everything himself, and then eventually he'll brick it. So that's why he could never go and invest in an expensive iPhone or something like that, because he would just brick it and you'd never be able to use it again.
Your own worst enemy. Yeah, Vincent also says iOS for the win. Any comment from the team here?
iOS for the win.
Yeah, I second that. iOS.
I feel like Ariel said the most harsh comments. She doesn't get to say any more comments though.
Lol.
Yeah.
Michael, thank you so much for. Sorry.
We must just get Ariel off of Apple TV and onto a better streaming.
You clearly haven't used the Apple TV. Again, yes, I've used all of them. The Apple TV reigns supreme.
But the Android boxes have the Apple TV app. So, I mean,
yeah,
it's not the same thing, is it?
I don't use the app, funny enough. I don't subscribe to Apple TV on my Apple TV.
Okay. I forget. You said you're using it just for the remote. That makes sense now.
And for the
so next thing you tell me you use.
I hate the Apple remote. I absolutely hate the remote.
Yeah, the old one, probably the old black one.
4K. I've got the 4K. What is there? 24K version now.
Well, there's the one. Did you have the black remote or the silver remote?
Black.
You see, you had the old remote.
What is it? The 4K. What is it?
They're both 4Ks, but it's different. That is like saying I had an iPhone 4, so it was crap. I'm not going to get an iPhone 16. You're comparing a dinosaur to modern technology.
No. What I'm saying is that the Apple TV, as per Reichart's point, you can download the app on your smart TV box, and I have exactly the same experience, barring that fancy silver remote.
No.
So can I throw a wrench into this conversation and make everyone panic a little bit?
Please do.
So, because I own a Apple TV and I own an Android one. I have a quick question for you that are using these type of devices. Do you have it on your main Wi-Fi network, or do you run it through a separated VLAN?
Now, because it's you asking the question, I'm not going to answer. I'll plead the fifth.
My word of advice.
Now you got me worried.
VLAN. Yeah, all those Internet of Things, all those type of devices, I run completely off my own personal network. I don't trust them.
Security cameras is a big thing.
Yeah, IP cameras, your TV or your TV boxes like that, anything that can connect open facing to the internet. Have a separate VLAN for that. Even when people are coming to your house, have a separate guest network for them. I have mine completely segregated like that, because if I gain access to your network, if I'm visiting your house, I can easily move up and down there and there and see exactly what's going on. and access different devices that way.
This guy's not coming to my house. I'm just going to say that.
Because everything you've just said is what I've got at my place. And you can literally follow me around the property.
Yeah, can I just say, so I have like 200, last I checked, smart devices on my Wi-Fi network. And that control with full access to my network, all my devices, everything. I don't think I have a friend who doesn't have access. If you come to my house one time, you have access to everything. Of mine.
In fact,
well, thank you. That's the biggest security breach you could have made now. Lock it down. Lock it down.
You've openly told the internet that as well, so someone's going to definitely be looking for your IP address.
Enjoy, people.
A comment now from
sorry, then.
Yeah, he was saying it feels like the dentist telling you to floss, and that's exactly what I feel like I've been smacked.
That is funny. So in the second hour of this podcast, Michael's going to tell us how he uses his software, his phone, to break in to that Wi-Fi network.
Damn it.
I remember when Wi-Fi just came out and we were speaking about Windows phones back in the day, Len. There was an app that you could Wi-Fi sniff. And this was early days when Wi-Fi just came out.
Yes.
And that was, that surely must still be a thing. And you surely must be able to get access to Wi-Fi, but with default passwords, because nobody changes their admin passwords on these things.
Same problem with IP cameras.
Did you use it around the area? The Wi-Fi.
What, me?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm talking about 2000. That wasn't when I was in Cape Town. So I was driving to work with this thing on my dash. And it would just give me all the Wi-Fi connections.
Yeah. So there is something like that. When I was in Durban, it's called a pornogotchi. It's something that you can set up with a Raspberry Pi. It's called a pornogotchi. It's something you set up with a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, nice. So it's like it looks like a cute little machine like this. You can put a face on it and everything, and then you literally drive around it and it picks up all those different Wi-Fi signals. And it gives you it basically allows you to upload that onto your computer. You can use Kali Linux, and then you can crack all those passwords through using a brute force attack.
Wow. So Cody, project for the next magazine. So it's not porn-o-gotchi, it's PWN-o-gotchi.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Let's not Google the wrong thing here, guys. Let's not Google. I almost got some malware.
Gosh.
Listen,
there we go.
It's going to be that guy to say, I also heard that.
That's like a cute little thing.
That's pretty cool, actually. I
wouldn't put it past Michael to start telling us something, and he's like, "Yeah, guys, just go to something.com to check out some."
Guys, just take a photo of your
packing all up. Yeah.
Those lucky 3 numbers at the back of your credit card, and you'll win a prize.
Win the lotto.
Ooh. And okay. In closing, I'll say this. The other scam we have to also look out for. I've received a few of these calls where people phone you somebody's changing your cell phone number. This is MTN. Somebody's trying to clone your phone number. Give us the PIN. And that happens so often. And again, when you're rushing between meetings, you can't afford to lose. Because again, if you lose your phone or your phone number, if you lose your phone number, you get to lose your access to WhatsApp, and then all hell breaks loose as well.
Yeah.
So on every level, you need to be so cautious.
And even deeper than that, with deepfake technology nowadays, someone could easily clone the voice of someone and then use this to try to with a scam like that. And you think you're chatting to someone you normally work with, and then that's how they end up catching you.
Again, I just bring it back to don't be a dumbass. If I ever get a phone call from Cody and Cody's like, "Hey, Ariel, can you quickly give me the CCV number at the back of your credit card?" I'm going to be like, "Lol, nice try, goodbye." Use common sense, people. My father is never going to phone me and ask for money. He knows I'm broke. Like, don't be a dumbass.
Happens. That's the caption for this show. Don't be a dumbass.
Don't be a dumbass, yeah.
Michael, thank you so much for your time and your input. We're definitely going to be chatting more regularly. So guys, if you have questions, please keep them coming, and we'll definitely base some future topics for conversation on this podcast and other video shows that we'll be doing.
Yeah, I'm definitely keen to join.
If anybody wants to get hold of him, that cybersecurity guy, I'll hoy his details up. Any last words from you, Michael?
Yeah, no, not much. Just join. If you guys have any questions, if you got any scams that you come across, feel more free to send me a DM. I'm more than happy to help anyone out if anyone needs.
Perfect. Michael, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And have a
Thank you so much for having me.
And then for those of you guys, I don't know how many of you clicked my security tips URL. If you haven't, go check it out. That'll teach you everything you need to know about cybersecurity in the modern age.
I'll check that tiny URL right there.
No, go check it.
Thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing weekend.
Thanks. Thanks, Michael. Ciao, ciao.
Thanks, man.
That was interesting.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Scary shit. I mean, I didn't say shit. I said
shoot.
PWN.
Pound.
So I don't know if you saw that, Len. Did you see the link that I posted?
Yeah, the tiny. Yes.
Did you check it out? Did you click it?
No, no. I don't have a
working mouse. Click it. Oh, don't you have it there?
Don't do it.
Okay, when you're after the chat, Len, go click it.
Okay.
Clicky.
Cool. Time for giveaways?
Giveaway.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, before we do today's giveaway, speaking of iPhones and how they're better than Androids, apparently, the next giveaway is this 1 terabyte Transcend ESD 420. It's a MagSafe portable hard drive. So you can use it on your phone. It supports 4K resolution, so you can shoot video straight on your phone and save it straight to the hard drive. It's a nifty little thing. Cool for laptops, works on everything. Reach did a review on it, which you can check out.
Also, the key thing to that, and that's why you want to be an iPhone user, and anybody can enter, but iPhone user wants that thing, because if you plug it into your iPhone, I think it's 2 or 3 generations back, you can shoot RAW directly onto that drive that you can't do without it. You can't shoot that RAW function, that log function, directly to your phone. So you need to have external drive. And then you can actually shoot pro-grade cinematography style. So yeah, it's a very cool drive.
What do people have to do to enter?
People have to tell us what the biggest storage thing is, right? You know, like you get like a kilobyte and a megabyte.
A tarantula byte.
And a tarantula byte. You just have to drop us a comment. What's the biggest size byte that exists?
Like real? Or
no, real. No, real one. A real one.
Okay,
no, not an actual.
There's an actual word for that. But size,
yeah, but don't tell everybody now.
No, man, I'm not talking about that word. I'm talking about the word that defines what is, because I'm trying to do because that's not going to make sense. What's the biggest size byte that exists? You know what I'm saying? There's a better word for that. Anyway, people will get what we mean.
But anyway, if you watch it, you'll get it. You understand. What's bigger than a gigabyte? The biggest thing that's not a gigabyte, right?
Tyrannosaurus byte.
Tyrannosaurus byte. Okay. Drop a comment. Obviously, we run these for 3 weeks, so this will be for 3 weeks. Afterwards, we will do the draw on the podcast where one of you can walk away with this sexy little Transcend ESD 420.
And what we're giving away today? We're doing the draw.
Now we're going to do the draw. Cool.
Oh, the toy gave it away. Ludicrous byte.
Yeah.
No, that's ludicrous.
Yeah. I still think Tyrannosaurus.
Not the singer, the coolness.
The coolness, the craziness. So once again, we're giving away the 2 artisan mouse pads thanks to Cookie Atom. If you guys don't win today and you do want to pick yourself up an artisan mouse pad, as well as new feet for your mice and all sorts of cool mice accessories. Glides. Thank you. There they are. Head on over to Cookie Atom's website and you can pick them all up there. Everything's pretty reasonably priced. Yeah. Thanks again. So here we go. I'm going to show you.
J-Hope, before you start, it ties into this. J-Hope's asking, what giveaway pick are we using for the giveaway?
Wheel of Names.
Now they're going to go hack it. They're going to hack it and put their name there more times.
Spin before they can get in there.
Wait, spin it.
I have my own antivirus. You guys can't beat me. Click. There it goes.
Ding, 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 ding.
What's the right angle?
We can't see now.
Morris asked, where does he comment? We comment in this under this video, Marius.
Cool.
Rebuild what?
Rebelt 6i. Cool.
Oh, please let it not be a YouTube thing.
Congratulations to Rebel T6i. You win the first artisan mouse pad. We will obviously double check all these things afterwards.
Okay, next spin.
Next spin.
Don't you have a touch screen?
I do. Boom.
Ooh. Somebody make sound effects, please, quickly.
Cling, 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 cling. Ta-da! Roblox goated. Yay!
Roblox. Oh, that's a cool name.
We didn't even speak about Roblox, actually, guys. Michael was telling me how super dodgy Roblox is these days.
It's been
anyway,
super dodge.
Don't be
it
dumb
has. It
and go
has.
into a room with people that you don't know, is what Ariel would say, right?
Yes.
Wise words. Wise words. Somehow she ended up at the NAG office. I don't know.
Okay, cool. Yay, there's our two winners.
Not cricket.
Okay, so
yes, so please, as we said in the beginning, if these usernames are on YouTube, please check your notifications because you will get a reply to your comment from the NAG, official NAG account. If they're on any of the other platforms, check your DMs. We'll be dropping you a DM. If you are one of the previous winners, please check your notifications. This Sunday, we're going to redraw them. If they don't get picked this Sunday, they're going back into the prize pool. Golden tickets, do the thing. Check your Star Wars magazines for the Batman PC. And congratulations again to Roblox Goated and Rebel T6i.
yay, yes, well done. And we will not send you tiny website links, tiny whatever it is links.
That link will change your life. It won't hack your life. It'll change your life. It'll hack your earlobes. That's all I'll say.
Sounds super dodgy. Oh, what a great podcast. Yay. Drank some beer.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Some awesome and some cock and got scary news and had fun. Thanks.
Show us your beer, Len. What beer have you got there? And tell us who it's from.
It's empty.
Oh,
sorry.
we need fun for the gram. Where's our Instagram shot?
Yeah, sorry. Finished. I poured it. Done.
He's still learning.
I'm sorry.
Any last comments from chat? It's the first time I'm giving chat extra few minutes.
Oh, yeah. While we're waiting for that first comment, remember, I did say this mouse pad, 400 Rand, whatever it is, was apart from Cody's
420
made up discount that he decided to give away. We'll get this mouse pad. Okay.
Nice. Good luck, guys. Enjoy your gaming this weekend.
Go play High God.
Yeah, we didn't even chat about that. It was such a riveting show. Yeah, go Google High God. Don't read anything about it. Just play it.
No, don't read anything because
Don't read
Cody's First
anything.
Impressions is going live tomorrow. So if you read anything, that has to be your first impressions of Cody's
And that'll be your
First
play for
Impressions.
the weekend. 100%.
Cool.
Len, when are you
guys.
racing again? This weekend? You're doing it?
But to be honest with you, because this office looks like it's been struck by a hurricane, well, has been looking like it. was
And you're
struck by a
inviting people into it in that state.
No, they go downstairs. That downstairs is neat and tidy. I can't even get to my racing sim. So, but as of tomorrow afternoon, I'll be able to. So, yeah, on the weekend, I've actually got Dylan, a friend of the show, coming around over the weekend, and we're going to play some games, and he's going to give me.
Oh, I thought you were making Dylan clean. I was going to be like, wow, that's what happens when you're friends with Len. He makes you give up your weekends to go clean the office.
Yeah. No, we're going to be playing around with the shifter and the handbrake and the new steering wheel, and yeah, it's going to be fun. We're gonna have some fun.
Cool. Rechot says in comments, Len, a simple no would have sufficed.
No.
Thanks, Rechot.
Okay, guys, have a lucky one.
Bye.
See you tomorrow for work. Everybody else, we'll see you next week. Ciao.
Bye.